Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my weekly check-in for weeks 1 and 2. So we are going to jump right on into it. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thanks for joining me. So we are going to go to my weekly check-in. The first thing that I do want to tell you guys, if you are new to my channel, is I do a cashless envelope system. And so I don't actually physically stuff cash. I set money aside in a sense, kind of, maybe so. I'm going to show y'all what I've been doing lately. So in my budget, I do budget what I actually want to spend in each of my categories. So I have 5 categories, and my categories are groceries, gas, household, personal, and miscellaneous, because those are pretty much the 5 things for me that I normally will overspend in, especially when it comes to groceries, because I love buying food or eating, and then also miscellaneous because I can find any and anything to spend money on. So that total comes out to $640. Originally, when I started my cashless cash envelope system, I was budgeting the amounts for all of these and then putting it into my Capital One checking account and then using that money and tracking it. However, at the end of 2021, end of 2021, mid to end of 2021, I realized that at this moment, I wasn't able to budget $640 out of my actual check and still pay everything that I want to do and cover debt. So then I decided that I was going to use another cashless cash envelope approach, which was I took my Capital One Silver card and I use that to purchase all of my necessities in a sense with these, and I still keep my budget, and then I just put inside of my budget a certain amount of money that I'm going to pay towards that card each month. What I try to do is make sure that I pay the statement balance off, and then if there's other money on there, I won't be receiving interest. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it was working out really well. Somewhere down the line in November, December, I kind of just spent more than I should. And so now I'm at a point where like I'm almost at the credit limit, and I need to get that back down and get myself back in order. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I really actually do enjoy just using my card, getting all of the rewards that come with that card, and it actually allows me to be just a little bit stress free in not worrying that like, oh my gosh, I only have $80 for gas and I ran out and now I don't have anything. I know that I can just kind of use the card and then pay things back. So I do need to, over the next month and a half, I am going to be making sure that I get that paid down. So if you guys are watching my budget videos, I currently only do monthly budget videos. Then stay tuned because I will be showing you guys what I'll be putting towards this card to get that balance down. So with that being said, this is also why, it's not the only reason why, but one of the reasons why also you will see in my weekly check-in that a lot of stuff a lot of things aren't going down. So we're gonna dig in. Now I do apologize about the way these 2 lines came out. I am not about to waste paper because I have my other budget on here to reprint over and over and over when this still works out perfectly fine. I mean, it's a little blurry, but I can still fit my numbers in there. So I do apologize, but that's just what it is. So for week 1, because like I said, we're covering both week 1 and week 2, my budget for groceries was $400. For gas, it is $80. For household, it is $30. For personal, it is $100. And for miscellaneous, it is $30. Now, I am currently on maternity leave. And so things like gas, because I know gas is super expensive. It's like $4.14 for premium gas, which is what I have to put in my vehicle. So I am not ready to get back on the road. However, during my maternity leave, I received an offer that I kind of couldn't pass up. Job wise, I am getting a little increase in pay, and I'm able to manage a bigger property, which is giving me the opportunity to advance my skills in bigger properties. So y'all, I kind of got a new job. So I am going to be ending my maternity leave about a week and a half early. So when I was doing this budget, I did kind of keep in mind, because I'm starting at literally almost like April 1st. So like not necessarily in March or 2 days in March. Per se, but I'm starting in April, so it's a week and a half earlier than or maybe 2 weeks, a week and a half to 2 weeks. It's not. I wish I could do those 2 weeks, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it up in the long run. But so when I was doing this, I kind of kept that in mind, especially for gas, because I'm like, oh, I'm not driving now, but I will need gas money for the end of the week or the end of the month going into April. So for groceries, I have $400 that I have budgeted. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. You will see when I close out March that I did use money elsewhere to purchase certain things. So for instance, I want to say, was it last week? We went to Sam's Club and I did Sam's Club haul. So stay tuned for my grocery haul, my weekly grocery haul. And I find that when I spend my money at Sam's Club and kind of stock up on stuff and stock up on meat, my grocery budget is a lot lower, especially now that we're kind of going more so to low carb and buying less things, even though inflation is high. $400 actually really works for me. So if I just budget maybe $200 a month or every other month for bulk buy, $400 should actually be pretty decent for us. So I've been staying within budget, so I just want to be able to keep that. Gas, like I said, is $80. Of course, it will go up in April once I'm driving weekly or every day, and as these gas prices go up. For household, it's $30. Now, whenever I went on maternity leave, I stocked up on like paper towel, toilet paper, and all that stuff. I think the only thing that I got when I was at Sam's Club was I bought some more paper towel because that goes really quickly in our house. But for the most part, I'm stocked up on most things. We are running out of some personal stuff. So before I head back to work, I will probably use household to get like some more toothpaste and just small little things that I don't need to spend like $1 million on. Next is personal. I have that at 100 because, of course, once again, before I go back to work, I'm not sure if I'm going to need to redo my nails, but do my nails, my toes, my eyebrows, get my hair washed and all that stuff and be nice and fresh for my new job. So I did budget $100, and then miscellaneous is just random things. I am trying not to have to spend any money in miscellaneous, or it's also if I want to like buy lunch at work or drink or something like that. I did $30. Like I said, I'm on maternity leave right now and I am home, so there's no need for me really to be spending anything. I keep getting all these grand ideas of things that I want to do, and I'm like, Janelle, is there something at home that's comparable that you can use instead? So right now, and for probably the rest of the year, I am just going to think about what I have at home, because I'm wanting to use up everything, y'all. I was looking in my closet and I was like, oh my gosh, I have so much body wash. Why haven't I like gone through this yet? So using up like everything that I have in my home before I go and buy it. So if I see different things. Like, I just don't need to buy things, y'all. I don't know why or where this came from out of nowhere, but lately I've just been wanting to buy things. So these are my categories for February 26th through the 4th. I actually did not spend anything in any of these categories. Now, there was also no money on here on, I think, the 4th, actually. I put the $200 that was budgeted to that account on there, and it hadn't cleared yet for me to get groceries, of course. So that wasn't an option. So what ended up happening is I actually used my Citi card to purchase groceries for that week. I have already paid it off. So yeah, I probably should have added that here as what I used. Tell me if y'all, like, if I use groceries elsewhere. Yeah, that actually does make sense, y'all. I don't remember how much it was, and I don't think it is written down on here. Actually, I'll probably go back in here and write that in here since I still had to pay for it, even though it wasn't necessarily on one specific credit card. Y'all, I wish that I had the amount. I know it was like $85 and some change. But yeah, so I'm actually going to leave this balance empty, but everything else was at 0. Of course, whatever this balance was is going to roll over to here. So I'm just going to leave that blank, but we would still have $80 in gas, $30 in household, $100 in personal, and $30 in miscellaneous. Oh, sorry, y'all. And for groceries for this week, I actually spent $72.59 for groceries. And the way that I do my groceries is just $100 a week, since I do go grocery shopping weekly. And I've been staying under $100, y'all, so I'm so proud of myself. I'm doing well. And then for gas, I didn't spend anything. For household, nothing. For personal, nothing. And then miscellaneous, nothing. So I only spent $72.59. Once I get the balance from here, then I'll be able to add it here and then add it here. But I'm just gonna film that off camera, just so that I don't have me running around trying to get those numbers together. Also because I want to make sure that I finish this video in time before my daughter wakes up. So that is my weekly check-in, you guys. I hope you guys liked it. Tell me how you guys are doing with your cash envelopes, or if you're doing a cashless system. How are you guys working out with this whole new gas situation? Normally, I mean, at first it was just groceries, and I think we were kind of all adjusting, and then boom, it hits us now that it's not only groceries, but it's also gas. And I feel like it's also with household stuff. I feel like things that I would normally buy for one price is also like an extra $2 more, I feel like, almost. So tell me how you guys are doing with keeping up with all of these exchanges in changes, in inflation, and how it's affecting your budget. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.